My name is Tina Kitwa, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for choosing this video. I would like you to subscribe to this channel, and I would be grateful if you hit that little bell. Turn on your notifications, so when I post a video, you'll be the first one to know. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking and staying with me. I hope you're enjoying your journey. This is Life's Chapters with yours truly, Tina Kitwa. Over here, life and living it. Anything that has to do with life and living it, you're going to get it right here on this channel. The ins and outs of life. I serve you hot. Stick and stay with me and don't go nowhere. So to today's video, I'm sort of going to give you guys a life update. I want you guys to know what has been going on with me. The past couple of months, there's been a lot that has been happening, and I'm going to share all that with you guys. So I know when I started this channel, I was hoping to be posting at least once every week. That is on Sunday. But you know, life and living it, Charlie. I mean, life has happened. A lot has happened, as I said. And I'm going to give you guys all the information that you need. So stick and stay, and let's get right into the video. So for those of you who don't know, I've been living in Cape Coast for the larger part of the last 4 years. Or should I say the last 3 to 4 years, I've been living in Cape Coast. So I was schooling in UCC, but then I sort of got a side gig, so I decided to stay over in Cape Coast. Although I'm originally born and bred in Accra. I've practically lived my whole life in Accra up until the time when I had to go to school in UCC, and then I found myself having to live on campus. Now that's a story for another day. I mean, those of you who know, you know my story, but those who don't know, I'll probably talk about that in another video. That's not the focus of this video. So back to what I was saying. I was just trying to lay the foundation that I've been living in Cape Coast for the larger part of the last 3 to 4 years, because I was going to school, and then after school I was doing national service. So I studied biochemistry in UCC. In case you don't know, University of Cape Coast is the best university in Ghana, in Africa, West Africa, wherever, and that's on period. If you don't understand, go and burn the sea. Anyway, yeah. So I studied biochemistry in UCC. But when I got to level 300, I got a job with a radio station in Cape Coast. Yes, I got a job with Asasi Radio. So I was working with them while schooling. So I was co-hosting the drive time show, and then sort of helping to produce the show as well. So basically, right from lectures, I go to the studio because the show was from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And then thankfully from level 300 to 400, all our lectures end latest by 12:30 or 1:30. So it afforded me that luxury to be able to work at the radio station. And also, aside from the radio station, I was also working with a pub as well. I was working with Whispers Pub. Yes, I was basically helping with publicity of their food and drinks and stuff. Anyway, enough about all that. I was just trying to establish or trying to let you guys know the reason why I was living in Cape Coast. So fast forward, after school, I graduated in January. So after school, national service, I was doing my national service. I did my national service with Asasi Radio because I was already working there. But then, along the line, I decided, why don't I come back to Accra? Because this is where I'm from. This is where I've lived all my life. It was circumstances that sort of sent me to Cape Coast. But now I'm done with school, I'm done with national service, and I was craving a change. Plus, my prospects in Cape Coast weren't looking that promising. So I decided to come to Accra. So while I'm shooting this video, I'm currently in Accra, although I don't have my own place yet. I'm with a friend of a friend. That's a story for another day. So I decided to come to Accra, and then I'm in Accra now. Before coming to Accra though, I had sent out applications. LinkedIn, this is who easy and can easy apply. Me who na apply. So I had sent out a couple of applications on LinkedIn, hoping to get something. Thankfully, I did a couple of interviews and I actually landed a job. Yeah, I landed a role in digital marketing because I do that as well. So I do digital marketing, content creation. I do ghostwriting for LinkedIn. If you need somebody to help you write your LinkedIn posts, curate them, basically so handle your LinkedIn page. I'm the person that you should talk to. Let me advertise myself before I continue my story. So yeah, I do digital marketing, I do content creation, social media management, I do writing, press releases, news articles for publication and all that. And then I also do the LinkedIn thing that I spoke about, yes. So anyway, back to my story. I landed a job. So yeah, everything was good. So I came to Accra sometime in October because the national service gives you 1 month leave, and that was the leave month of October. So I came to Accra in October, and at that point I wasn't really settled whether I was going to come live fully in Accra or not, because I had something good going on for me in Cape Coast, and I wasn't really too sure about my prospects in Accra, so it was a bit shaky. But then fast forward, I started the job. About 2 or 3 days when I started the job, I just knew that this wasn't the right job for me. So the job was a digital marketing job, yeah, and then it was for a skincare company. For reasons best known to me, I don't want to give her free publicity, so I'm not going to mention the name of the company. But then I was in charge of doing digital marketing for them. But then after the first couple of days, it was very clear, it was glaring that I wasn't going to last long in that role. Because for some sort of reason, my boss and I, we just couldn't see eye to eye when it comes to, digital strategy and all that. And then with the digital marketing, if we've not been able to agree on a strategy, you can't, it follows a pattern. It follows a strategy. So once, or should I say, follows a pattern. So once we were not able to agree on a strategy, I really couldn't do much in the role. So long story short, I'll probably do another video and then talk about that into details. But the long story short, I only lasted in that role for a month. Yes, I worked there for a month and then I stopped. Yes, and at that time, I couldn't come back to Cape Coast because something else had happened, which I don't want to talk about just yet. But something else had happened which sort of cemented the fact that, okay, now I had no option than to stay in Accra. So here I am in Accra, no job, no accommodation basically, because I'm currently perching, as I mentioned, I'm perching with a friend of a friend. But anyway, all I had going on for me, or all I have, that's why I keep saying hard. Like, am I doing this video too soon? Maybe I should wait when my success story comes. But I do this video anyway. Yeah. So now I'm not really working full time. I'm just doing my freelancing with the writing and then the LinkedIn and then the small social media management and then small influencing deals that sometimes I get. So basically, that's what I've been up to since I came to Accra. I came to Accra in the middle of October, yes, and then I've been here since. Currently, I'm still trying to look for accommodation, and oh my goodness, renting in Accra is not for the weak. Nobody told me that renting in Accra is so stressful. Aside the fact that you have a lot of agents who just want to chop your money because they'll take viewing fee, you pay for transportation, and then they end up showing you. I needed to make sure that the microphone was still on, and then they end up showing you a very trashy place. Since I started looking for accommodation, let me remove my glasses because I've seen things. I've seen things that my mouth cannot see, and these places are going for outrageous prices. You're telling me a simple chamber and hall is going for 1,500 cedis, 1,007, 1,008. Even some are quoting 2,000, 2,500. A young graduate like me, let me wear my spectacles. A young graduate like me, I just finished national service. Where do you expect me to go and get 18,000 cedis rent from? Because they are not taking. I'm even lucky that most of the places I'm getting, the landlords are willing to accept 1 year advance payment. But some people take 2 years advance payment. And where do you expect young graduates to get that kind of money from? Where do you want us? You want us to go and do a show or you want the boys to go and do internet fraud, Takawa and Sikedro and those things. I mean, it's really not cool. So getting a place to rent has proved very, very, very difficult for me. Because when I was coming to Accra, I had a budget of 1,000 cedis for a month. And then when I started searching, I realized that I had to up my budget. So I was like, okay, I could do a maximum of 1,500, hoping that I was going to use my salary from the job I had gotten to supplement my rent and all that. Unfortunately, Juma doesn't mean why. Me and one man fed up die. You just gotta go find a way. So as of now, I'm still trying to look for lesser places, and maybe I think it's because of the areas I'm looking at. Initially, I was looking at Medina, Boche, those areas, but now I've extended my wings. So now I'm open to places like La Paz, just not too far, like those Kaswa, Malam, Amasama. I beg, those places I don't want. But now I'm open to La Paz, Medina. I mean anywhere that it's not Kanishi. I really don't mind. I just needed chamber and hall because I was living in a chamber and hall in Cape Coast. So I have a living room set and all that. Many are my doors. And yes, I can't. My compass will look into the name. But many are my doors. So chamber and hall is my best option. So currently that's where I am now, Mr. Shedine. So if you're watching this video and you can help me secure a place without an agent, because agents have chopped my money. I think I've spent, if I'm not exaggerating, I've spent like 1,500 to 2,000 cedis on agents because you pay viewing fee, you pay for their transportation and all that. And then also I tried searching myself and also if you're watching this video and you can help me get accommodation, I'll be grateful. I will be very, very grateful. Yeah, so basically that's what has been going on with me. So currently how I spend my days, I wake up, I do my usual morning workouts, and then I try to so I've registered for a couple of online courses. That is what I fill my time with. And then I try to read up on, I just try to keep myself busy so I don't get depressed, or so I don't start to think, or so the devil does not find work for me, because the devil finds work for the idle hell. So basically, yeah, that's about it. That's what I do currently, and I'm still searching for a job, although I'm not really actively searching. I've also looked at the media landscape in Accra, because I was doing the media thing in Cape Coast. But it looks like I would have to do internships, sort of work your way to the top. And unfortunately, currently, as I am, I don't have that luxury of working without pay. Let me put it like that, of working without pay. Because, Charlie, girls are sorry, we have bills to pay, you have to eat, you have to bath, you have to sweep your home and all that. But basically, yeah. So I'm sort of searching. I'm looking into stuff I can do, places I can work at, and all that in the media space or the digital marketing. It looks like I studied biochemistry, but I'm not so enthused working with my certificate. But I'm not too how do I say it? I'm not too opposed to that idea as well. If something comes up in that field, why not? Because eventually I would love to get a master's in food biochemistry, because I want to go into food processing. Since I started working out, I've been thinking about how to, sort of make all my favorite snacks the healthy way. So it's something that I'm looking into. I'm not totally opposed to that idea. But anyway, yeah, I think basically that sums up what has been going on with me these past couple of months. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh yeah, of course, I cannot sign off without encouraging you guys. As a self-appointed or self-acclaimed mental health advocate, it's my duty to tell you guys that take life slow. It's something I've been learning since I found myself in this situation. I mean, we do have a lot of plans, you strategize, you do everything. But Charlie, it's not every day that things fall into place. And let me not even lie. These past couple of months have been tough. I've had several breakdowns. Yeah, I can make a breakdown. I've had several breakdowns. I mean, it's been tough on me mentally. But then what I try to do is I try to consciously remind myself that there's really no timelines to life. Just take things slow, trust in God, continue praying while also working hard, and then things will definitely fall into place. So in the meantime, that is why I try to keep myself busy, so I wouldn't have to think too much, and then you overthink, you become sad. Oh, and then you get into depression. You start thinking, you start being suicidal, or you start engaging in a lot of things that you're not supposed to engage in just to get your mind off it. So I really keep myself busy. Now I've extended my workout. Sometimes I work out for like an hour, just having fun, working out just to get my mind off stuff. I listen to a lot of worship music. Yeah. I pray, I try to read my Bible, I try to do these online stuff, just trying to get myself busy. And I've been writing a lot as well. I've been really writing a lot. I think personally, I feel like this is a time for me to sort of explore all the different facets that I have while still praying and trusting in God to sort of bring everything together. So, hey, don't be too hard on yourself. Take life slow. Life is not a race. The fact that other people are moving on and they are doing better, they are seeming, I won't even say they are doing better. It seems like they are doing better. It doesn't mean that your time is fast spent or your time is up. God's time is the best. So take a chill pill and slow down. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and most importantly, blast it across all platforms. I mean, share this video. This has been Life's Chapters with your girl, Tina Kita. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.